Hello, everyone. Coach Nick here, and I'm going to walk you through a wonderful marketing performance management tool called the Biz Gap Finder marketing version. Now, you may have known or heard about my sales version, right? The Sales Gap Finder. So this is the Marketing Gap Finder. Okay, so what it does is that it's an awesome analytical tool to help you identify root causes for marketing success or failure, right? And whether you're successful at marketing and you're looking to improve it, or you're not good at marketing your small business and you're looking definitely for ways to improve it, this tool shows you exactly what's the root causes for the results, and then how can you troubleshoot or improve it before the end of each and every month. So in other words, as you go through the tool, you'll be able to hit your marketing goals every month. Whatever tool does that. Huh? I can't think of one, but I can think of this one. All right, so let's go to it. Go through it. So you have the flash scorecard. It gives you a quick snapshot of just where you are with your marketing results. All right, so we start off with, you see prospect goals here, right? Because what? The end of the day, marketing has one job: to get you warm to hot leads, right? Warm to hot prospects to drive customer traffic. So before you even set a customer traffic goal, you got to know, all right, how many transactions do you need in that month? Right? So based on how many transactions that you need dictates your prospect goals, right? So basically you have your sales conversion percentage. So you take the sales conversion percentage and apply that to your transaction goals. That's how you get your prospect goals. Okay. All right. Now, the next thing you want to do is that you want to now identify your prospect drivers. So, what marketing channels and platforms are you using to drive traffic to your website, traffic to your brick and mortar, traffic to your restaurant, traffic to your commercial business, whatever it is? What are you using? So, with the search engines like Google, Facebook, Instagram, you're using customer referrals, right? Events to market your business. So wherever it is, so we just set a goal here. So we go down and say, okay, so we're gonna say, all right, so let's say 25% of the leads going to come from Google, and then let's say maybe 10% is going to come from Facebook, right? So that's what, 35%. Let's say 5%. Let's say 15 going to come from Instagram. So we had 25, 35, 40, 50. And then let's say 25 is going to come from, let's say 25 is going to come from referrals. And yes, you can set a goal for referrals and drive that business. Hit me up for a coaching session. I can teach you in my system how to do that. And the last thing is say events. So let's say 25% of your traffic going to come from events. So that's 100%. Okay. So we go over here and say, okay, bam. So that means you need 250 leads coming from Google, 100 coming from Facebook, 150 coming from Instagram, 250 coming from referrals, and 250 leads coming from special events or marketing or promotion events for the month, and you just track it weekly. And if you hit your goal per week, it shows that, hey, you're kicking butt, right? But if you're not, it shows that you're red. But that's cool. Now, but the real cool part is when you get to over here, which is the business analysis part. So what it does is that if you have a goal of, let's say, getting 200 leads a week, right? So you got to go getting 200 leads a week, but instead you're getting maybe 100, so 50% of your goal. How do you fix that? How do you turn that around? So you look where the problems are coming from. So you look, okay, what are the gaps? What are my marketing gaps? Right? So you don't want to focus on everything, just focus on where the problems are coming from. So you see, okay, Google is up 50, referrals is up 250, but oh, Instagram, you're down 10. So you got a gap of negative 10 from Instagram, you got a gap of negative 50 from events. So you want to focus on Instagram and events because they're dragging you down. So you look at your marketing metrics over here, and where it says what if calculated, there your goals, and then those are actual results. And you just want to see, okay, you have a goal of 25% reach conversion, you want to get 20%. Okay, so maybe that's a problem right there. And then your traffic conversion is 47% when the goal is 50. So that's red. So that's a problem right there. Now, you great job with sales conversion. So when you actually get some leads, you do a great job converting them, but you still struggle with getting those leads. So right then and there, that tells you that your content is not doing a good enough job of converting interest from your audience. Boom. What? Mind blown. Hey, I didn't even know that. All right, and so then you go down and say, all right, now let's get to the root causes. So you show it root causes, unprofitable behaviors. So if it's your business or your area that you're managing, then it's your scorecard. So that means it's your behaviors that's contributing to these results. So you say, what are the results? What are the unprofitable behaviors that you are demonstrating that's contributing to these results? This is how you hold yourself accountable. And then what's the attitude that's driving those behaviors? Because you change your attitude, you change behaviors, you change the results. And then you look at marketing content, see if you have any issues there with your content, and then your marketing systems. So when we say marketing systems, we're talking about your system for creating content that's engaging, your system for managing the analytics and the performance of your content, your system for distributing your content through the right channels. It's going to reach the people, and then your system for targeting the right people and verifying that they're the right people. So when we say targeting the right people, we're talking about your customer avatars, your profiles, right? Do you have it listed out? Does it show not just their demographics, but their psychographics, right? So in other words, does it show their buying motivations? So what content are they looking for that's going to motivate them to buy from you, or at least show interest? And then what are their concerns? So what content you need to put out there that can address their concerns, that can, possibly stop them from, showing interest in buying your stuff, right? So you selling the psychology and marketing psychology. So you list it down here. So the gap finder got you covered right there. So anyway, back to those systems. So that's how you go about, content targeting. So if you have a gap in one of those systems, it can cause you not to perform well with marketing. And the last thing is that customer voice, having a system in place to solicit feedback from your customers. Okay. And you take all of that information, all the analytics and everything, and then you come up with do business planning, and you come up with solutions and goals. So what the areas you're going to focus on, what's your bullet point solutions, what's your specific goal that you want to improve upon, and then your behavior action plan. So what are you going to say and do to carry out these solutions, and how you're going to track success to make sure your plan is working, right? And so to help you, we allow you to even track how many prospects is coming to you week to week, right? Compared to your goals. Okay. And then you can track it month to date as well. Even you can even can track a return on your marketing investment. In other words, you can track how much it costs you to acquire a customer through your marketing campaigns. What? Come on. Now, many of you guys watching this, you don't understand or even know what it costs you to acquire a customer. But with the marketing gap finding tool and my coaching, I can help you speak to those numbers, right? And so, and then of course, you get back to the main thing of, looking at your analytics in terms of your conversions, right? So the marketing gap finder is designed for that busy entrepreneur, whether you got 100 employees or whether you're just a solo entrepreneur doing your business part-time, trying to, make it become a full-time business. This gap finder is designed to help you drive marketing performance while minimizing the amount of time it takes to actually manage all this stuff, right? So if you need help with a system or process or a tool that can help you drive your marketing performance, then the Marketing Gap Finder tool is exactly what you need. It's right on the website. Go ahead and place your order. And it also comes with 1 hour of my walking you through the Gap Finder, customizing it to your specific business and your specific marketing needs, so the tool can be ready to go for you to use, right? So you can't beat that, right? So get your copy today. I'm Coach Nick. I'll see you next time. All right. And remember, your gift will make room in the marketplace, but performance management will keep you there.